want to compare my 3 different strange methods of electric transportation to see which one's the best for whatever situation. I haven't made my mind up yet. I want to let the viewers in YouTube land figure it out for themselves. So the first one is the YikeBike. This is the strangest one. Folds up very nice and flat. This one's been rigged back together, so this wheel would normally fold in the middle of here and you can pick the whole thing up. It weighs about as much as a cinder block. Not very good for carrying around very far, but it does work. Otherwise, handlebars lock in place. The seat locks like that. That locks like that. Cumbersome. And you ride it like that. This one, as far as difficulty to ride, is the highest. This one takes a lot of practice to get the hang of. Quite difficult. I will demonstrate as much as I can. Really takes some practice. It's very twitchy, very unusual. The steering's kind of backwards. The other features of this is about 5 or 6 mile range, pretty small. Top speed of about 15 miles an hour, which is not that fast. And costs about $5,000, which is a lot. So by far the most expensive, most difficult to ride, and strangest of the 3. You just squeeze the trigger. That's that. Very awkward. Has nice built-in headlights, tail light. Has a brake light, regen braking. Kind of cool technology. Also, if you carry it wrong like this, you're going to pinch your fingers and get hurt. Also, no kickstand built into it, so you got to lay it down or fold it back up. Okay, you can cut. This is the EcoReco scooter. This is a S3. This one has a range of I think 15 miles, goes about 15 or 20 miles an hour. Very compact and foldable. Fold down, you just flip that, locks, ready to go. Super good design. This thing is all aluminum, solid, hardly any plastic. Really well done. Still a little bit heavy. I'm just estimating. I'll look up the specs, but it's about 25 pounds. Even the kickstand works nice and smoothly. It's got a speedometer. Brakes are good. It does regen braking up to a point and then friction braking. This is probably the most convenient of the 3 scooters. Easiest to take with you. Let's see. Easy to ride, one of the easiest, and fairly smooth. I'll show you. Lift this up, lock it down, turn it on. You just hold on the button. There's this mode button. I'm not sure what it does. Maybe there's a way to turn down the speed. This thing is a little bit twitchy and wants to go very fast. Also has a brushless hub motor on it. Just get a little bit going and jump on. Probably get the inflatable tire version, although it probably doesn't have as much range. It would be a much smoother ride. This thing really beats you up. But all over, really good construction. Just pull those things and fold them down. Fold that and that. And you're going. front suspension. They're coming up with a new one that's front and back suspension and air tires. That's the one I'd look at. And this is the Fat Tire electric scooter, sold by many names, Chinese imports, City Coco, Harley something, terrible rip-off name for it. Electric, 72 volt battery, 1000 watts, rear hub motor. Very cool looking, very minimalist. This one I ride back and forth to work 5 miles each way, no problem. Range is supposed to be about 15 miles. I don't know about that. I charge it anytime I can just so I can have maximum power all the time. Headlight, some of them have taillights, this one doesn't. I put this cell phone mount on here so I can have speedometer. Goes about 25 miles an hour. Comfortable to ride with these big fat tires. You can ride it sitting or standing, but I always sit on it. Overall quality wise, this is the bottom of the line. Cheap Chinese import, just made very cheaply, but it works. This one is only about $1,200. I sell these through a distributor locally in the San Francisco Bay Area, although you can get them elsewhere. Shipping is going to be expensive on them, but altogether this is the least convenient. You're not getting this on Caltrain. You could try, but I doubt you would be successful. You're not going to fold it up, of course. It doesn't fold up, but it is fun and pretty secure to ride. Front and back hydraulic disc brakes. I'll show you how it goes. There's 3 modes: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I always forget to put the kickstand up. Doesn't have any safety features like it will go with the kickstand down. It'll go with the brakes on, things like that. I have it on advanced mode all the time, the highest mode. It has like golf cart tires on it. I mentioned front and back hydraulic disc brakes. Stops good, runs good. A little bit squeaky, just cheap quality, but for 1,200 bucks, it's a pretty good deal and could be your daily commuter. You think about it, if like you have it for 4 months and you're not making a car payment, it pretty much paid for itself. So there you have it, a comparison of 3 different modes of electric freaky transportation. Which one's best depends on your situation. If you have to take the train every day, I think the stand-up scooter would be the best. If you're riding to and from work 5 or so miles, I think this is the best, most comfortable. The YikeBike probably isn't the best for anything, except for cool factor, freaky factor. Thanks.